advanced forecast. So I'm not going to be doing any extended readings for this, but the bonus reading will be available in Patreon, which you can find the link down there below, okay? All right, let's take a look. This is for the month of June, and we start at 23. Oh, sorry, 28. All right, let's take a look. Wow, Page of Cups, Page of Swords, the Lovers, Eight of Pentacles. Looks like the two of you will be working things out together. You know, especially emotionally, being more expressive and open. 3 pages. Okay, Page of Cups, Page of Swords, Page of Wands. The only thing that's missing here is the Page of Pentacles. And it came out. The Page of Pentacles also came out here. Alright, so all the pages are present. A lot of messages, a lot of contemplations, planning as well. A time of renewal with the King of Cups. Actually, this is, I just repeated the video, but in the other reading, in the first reading that I have deleted, the King and Queen of Pentacles came out, both at the same time. And then now, the King and Queen of Cups came out. So it means that there is a couple that will be rebuilding their foundation, their love. Things will become even more harmonious, happier. And it seems like they're, you know, if in the past few months or past few weeks they were not really on the same page, there were a lot of arguments and verbal fights and whatsoever. Now you will try to be in the same page. You will try to compromise. You will try to have more consideration for others. Because I feel like the two of you will be working things out more to solidify your foundation. I don't see any third-party situation, but it seems like you, Libra, will have a very active work life. Okay? And you have to divide your time properly with your family, if you have one, or with your loved one, and then with your work. I feel like you will also be very money focused, but at the same time you want to make it up to your partner. Okay, could be you've been so like very busy for the past few weeks and months, and now you will try to make it up to them. Okay, so this is for the month of June. The Three of Swords came out, so that is already in the past. Okay. Wow, this really came out. Okay, this is already in the past. Because remember I told you that if in the past few weeks or months you've been like having a lot of arguments and fights and tensions, and now the two of you are finally coming together and, you know, trying to be in the same page. So that was in the past with the Three of Wands here. Okay, you know, like you've tried to move away and you've tried to even, you know, you've tried to digest and think things through on your own, okay, while you're away. Or it's like, because what I'm picking up here is one of you either went out of town or you moved away just to have a little break from each other. So, you know, it's like the too much fighting or verbal arguments and stuff, it just culminated into almost a separation for both of you. So when you think things through, and you finally let your guard down and talk without being so emotional. You're no longer high strung, or you're no longer like upset and stuff like that. So the two of you finally understand like where each other is coming from. The one of you is very afraid, and one of you is being defensive and trying to reapply the past to present. Okay, so that is the reason why the two of you are feeling so defensive. The other one is like ready to fire their cannon. The other one is like building more bricks or hiring up their walls, and like it just resulted into the Five of Cups. Okay, so right now the two of you are just like forgiving, and yeah, like, I'm so sorry, I'm like this, I'm like that. There was like a big heartbreak in the past, and especially that there's like too much involvement of the family as well. Third party influence could be like the family, the friends, the coworkers, possibly another person, but I don't really feel like there is a betrayal here. But it's more of there's a heavy influence of a family here, okay? That's been saying, oh, just divorce your, sorry, sorry, just divorce your partner, your husband, your wife. You're always like this, you're always like that. She doesn't support you with your ideals, or he doesn't support you with this. Okay, so there are just too much hushes and blushes, and like the two of you are just like, like if you will just be put in a bubble and the two of you work work things out together, sit down, like just the two of you. The two of you can actually work as a team. You have good blending of energies. You do agree, support, and coincide and complement each other. But when it comes to those outside forces, family, friends, co-workers, I don't know, group whatsoever, this is what actually created this. Okay, it just resulted into a much bigger war. Okay, so right now the two of you are trying to rebuild things together without any other influence. Okay. All right. When it comes to your workplace, it seems like in the past there was also like a big betrayal, okay, that almost put you down and that made you almost resign. There is somebody who's also trying to get you fired or set you up, but you managed to move past this, okay? That nightmare is still haunting you, okay? Some of you are still walking on eggshells when it comes to your workplace, but right now it seems like you will have more advantage rather than this couple that's been trying to get you kicked out, okay? You don't have to do anything. You don't have to take a revenge or something, because universe is already on the move towards punishing this too. It looks like they've set you up for a mistake. And like it almost cost your reputation in your careers in the past, and then like things became so heated. The management have doubted you, and it seems like you've stayed. Okay, you've stayed behind and you waited for things to like calm down. There were some investigations, it came out negative, and like they're slowly coming back towards you. Okay, so it pays enough to be patient, but whatever happened in the past, it will slowly be coming into your favor. Okay, this is still haunting you, this is still bothering you, and this is still like, like from time to time, you're so afraid. What if they kick me out? What if they fire me? What about my loans? What about my credit cards? What about my house, my children, whatsoever? Okay. But this whole thing is already done. Okay. You've already passed the test. Okay. So let's take a look at your love life. Well, this is more of a family betrayal, which is I already told you, okay, that the two of you were divided because of too much family influences, especially if you're the mama's boy, okay? All right, stepping in, okay, and finally taking back control of your life. Just give me a second. So taking back control of your life, and you even walked away because I told you some of you have decided to either go out of town, be on your own, think more, reflect, and you feel like, why am I gonna, like, why am I gonna let these people win over me? I'm the wife or I'm the husband. Okay, I'm not really doing anything. If I would just leave, then I would just prove them right. So it already reached up to the extent that they even want to get your kids, okay? Because they've been creating all this stuff, all these stories. You're always not available. It's always about your work. You don't know how to manage money, blah, blah, blah. All these lies and all this, stories that's been like putting up right behind you. And whenever they're in front of you, they're so good and sweet and charming, all smiling, giving all those alligator smiles. And for you, it's like, no, I'm not really going to let, I'm not really going to put up with this hypocrisy. And, I mean, the reason why the family hates you, especially, I feel like it's the mother, is because you don't really bend down according to whatever it is that they want you to do. So they hate you for being uncontrollable, okay? So at this point, the two of you will try to rebuild things together with the Three of Pentacles. The two of you are still healing pretty much. And the two of you are still trying to catch up on each other's paces. There is I'm not sure if it's a contract, but there will be a division of, it's like there is a, if you're not yet married, I feel like right before you get married, you'll be having a prenup, okay? And if you're already married, I feel like there will be a declaration of something about inheritance. Yeah, something like that. It's like, like I'm not going to partake in any of those inheritances or whatsoever that you're going to be getting from your family, okay? So you'll be making a stand to this. Because all you want is to save your marriage and to save your relationship. Your person also does the same thing. I mean, they like he or she is also willing to do whatever it takes to rebuild this foundation again. Because the two of you knows that you have gone through enough and you've gone through a lot. And even if, I mean, with or without the inheritance, they don't really need it. The two of you actually are doing far better than, than any other couples financially. And I feel like within the next 2 years, you could become the power couples, okay? Supporting each other. One of you will be running for the office or will be in the government. Okay. These phases actually go through in some relationships. But we'll see, in the month of July, if it's still going to be the same thing. All right, Libra single, you're starting to feel so alone and oddly undesirable because you feel like, why is it that I'm not getting the love that I want? Why is it that I'm not attracting the right kind of person at this point? Okay, you're starting to feel like something is wrong with you, but it's not. Okay, it's just that the right person for you is not yet around you, or the time is not yet right. Now, further, meanwhile, I feel like you're going to be having some casual hookups or casual sex or dates with strong fire sign here. There are a lot of fire signs. And this person that will try to make you feel and believe that they are your soulmate, you're going to catch them lying real fast, okay? That either they are still married or already with someone, or their partner just gave birth or something like that, okay? Or if this is a woman, you're just going to catch them still being committed to somebody, all right? So this is not yet the month for you to meet the one, okay? There will be a little bit of a discontentment because you feel like, why is it that nothing is happening and coming my way? All right. Parallage of the pipes. Okay, it's your throat, your voice. Some of you, either you'll be losing your voice or you will have a very coarse voice because of a sore throat or because of an allergy. There will also be an exposure to a radiation, so please be very careful, okay? There is a possibility of you having some issues with your lungs if you're going to get exposed with the radiation. I'm not sure where you're working, but I'm just picking it up, okay? You also need to start sleeping early at night and wake up early, okay? If you can also afford to have at least 30 minutes of stretching, it is much better. Some of you will also have a problem with your hips, with your thigh, and with your feet, arthritis, or nerve problems. There's another one, sciatica, sciatica, I don't know. So, yeah, this is also another, like, that's really going to be painful, okay? It's burning hot and it's like you're being electrocuted or something like that, okay? It's so painful. Anyway, so you will also start seeing more of your, like you will try to change something about yourself or taking care of your skin even more, to the extent that you might be over obsessing with your skin, okay? If you're also very close to your pet, let's say for example that you've been like sleeping with them, make sure that because the reason why you're having some colds and flu is because of their flakes, okay? If it's, you know, if it's okay, try to send them for grooming and trim their fur for a little bit, okay? There's something about the season that's been like their body is also adapting, and it's been causing you some allergies. The skin allergies, the nasal problems, rhinitis, sinusitis is also because of your pet issues. I'm not saying, you know, to move away from your pet. They need your emotional support right now, but, you know. Anyway, you also need to change your food lifestyle, especially if you're into junk food. You really need to stop this. And yeah, you'll be very conscious of your appearance twice that this came out, okay? And some of you will be needing some pacemaker. What is a pacemaker again? I feel like there's something to do with your breathing or heart. It's much better for you to go and check out with your doctor, okay? Or if you already have some existing heart conditions. Anyway, you also need to be careful of drinking contaminated water, parasitic infections. You need to rebuild your body and your immune system. Be careful in sharing your saliva and your body with somebody, okay? I feel like you're going to be getting a virus from this person, especially that you're not, you know, you're not really that, I mean, you don't really know them that much if they're clean or not. Okay, there's something about their saliva that you're going to be getting. All right. All right, marriage. This relationship is moving toward a sacred union. See, I told you. If you're not yet married, the two of you will be getting married soon. Vulnerability. You can be completely open with this person. And interference and external parties intruding in this relationship. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Integrity. Does this situation align with your values and morals? Alrighty. Strengthening bonds. Heal and love. You are the first one that I got this card to. Okay? You are the first sign so far. Love. Love abounds. Okay. Well, love. Okay? The two of you really love each other. And I feel like, speaking of soulmates, I feel like this is really the one for you. Okay? It's time to make a decision. Enjoy it while it lasts. Patience. Don't blame other people for your demise. It's time to face the truth. Destiny calls, so be ready. Okay, so destiny calls. The two of you are going to be like really so in love with each other. Strengthening bonds. This is so perfect for your highlights. The two of you are actually rebuilding things together. It's like the two of you are undeterrable or unbreakable. All right. July is 2249. Just give me a second, okay? So we'll change the timestamp to 2320. This is for the month of July. Six of Cups, 10 of Wands, 4 of Cups, 9 of Wands, Page of Wands, the Star, 6 of Wands, the Devil. I feel like the Devil is not about being a toxic person, but it's more about fighting for whatever you feel like is right, and you are acting rebellious, okay? That is more of what the Devil is all about. Because some people, if they can see that you are very timid and quiet and patient, they're just going to poke you more and more and more. They're not going to stop, okay? And they won't even have the, they will even have the audacity to play the victim when you revert back to them or when you fight back to them, okay? So, okay. This month of July seems, it seems like there will be some burdens that needs to be lifted, borders that needs to be put or built. I feel like it is something to do with your family. You see, the problem with your partner is that they relay your problems, your personal problems to their family. And this is what needs to be done, It's like you need to build down your fences, and whatever that's on the inside should just be left on the inside. Okay, nothing comes out. So this is where you're going to be putting your foot down. Like, your problem is your problem. Okay, you don't care about our relationship, not unless that I will be asking for your advice. Okay, so this is what you're gonna be, this is why you're acting, the devil. And some of the family members will not really like how you'll be acting towards them, and then there will be some harsh words and criticisms. Oh, that, like, oh, look, see, I told you that your person is very rude towards us, and instead of, like, wooing us and, us getting along like a real family, all those bull craps. So it seems like you're going to be putting your foot down, and you are the one who'll be willing out some changes. Okay, that no, like, this is our relationship. You cannot cross the line. Okay, that is even much more healthier. By the way, finances will also be increasing. All right. All right, the first week of July, it seems like you're going to be fighting for it's like you will be protecting your family, or you're going to be protecting your home. And it seems like expect some, they're saying, raining criticisms from the family. Okay, so this is also something for you to test your partner about their loyalty towards you, if they could actually fight for you, fight for your family, or they will be going with their family and go against you. So the first week will be all about, like, being quiet and patient, waiting for the right time, because both of you are feeling somewhat limited. You have your own boundaries that you are respecting not to cross. Now, the middle of the month, the problem that I'm seeing here is that there is like a mother figure, okay, from the side of your partner, that will be stepping in, or that will be interfering. And that, I feel like, will be creating more of a problem, or will be creating more of a nuisance again. So if you wanted to ask if your partner will be at least making a stand for you, I feel like they will be. Okay, but not so much. You have a stronger personality than your partner. Because your partner is like, oh, like, I can't do this because she's going to get mad, or he's going to get upset. I can't do this, I can't do that. I have to ask for the permission, something like that. It's like they're showing some lame, actions, or lame approach to the situation. And for you, it's like, your mother is always interfering with our relationship, So I feel like this is what's gonna be like, gonna be a problem. Plus, you will be traveling again around the middle of the month. And if these things happen, especially if you already have kids, I don't know why the family of your partner keeps on interfering with your parenthood, or sorry, with your parenting, and they feel like they can take care of your kids more than you. Because they feel like, let's say, for example, you're the woman here. They feel like you're the woman who should be, like, supporting and taking care of your husband instead of working, and your husband is the one who's waiting for you at home. I mean, come on, we're almost like what? We're already past the millennium, They have like a very conservative way of thinking. So tensions will be arising again, okay, when it comes to your partner and when it comes to your relationship. It's like they're not going to stop until that they're going to win. This sounds like a Gemini reading, but I feel like that was around earlier this year. Okay. So if you have a Gemini in your chart, I feel like that's the reason why you're also going through the same thing like this. All right. And one more thing. The reason why they're also berating you like this is because you are more, let's say, okay, that you are more successful than your partner, career-wise. So it doesn't matter if, either one of you is earning more, but in terms of recognition and authority, you have more influence than your partner. Okay? And the family feels like, oh, like you shouldn't be successful more than your partner. You're the one who should be making your partner successful. Okay? The family is too dominant and too tyrant. Okay? Anyway, when it comes to your finances and your career, wow, money looks so good. This actually gave you a lot of nightmares and sleepless nights. You're so worried that you might not be getting the promotion or getting the job that you've been waiting for or the appointment, but finally it will be coming in the first week of July. Now, the middle of the month, you will be traveling. The travel also came out in your highlights and in your general. Okay. Now, the problem here is when you'll be gone for like 2 days or 2 weeks. And then when you come back, there will be another problem because there will be some family dramas. But you will come back successful because of, I don't know, it could be that there's a negotiation that you will be handling and that you're going to be like working out and it will be in your favor. Last week of the month, instead of you concentrating in your own career and in your own endeavor, it's like this whole family problem is going to be like, creating a lot of nuisances and blockages in your finances. So please be very careful. But in overall, this is going to be a very abundant and moving month for your careers and finances, okay? Okay. Someone is playing, either somebody around you is consulting a spellcaster or like another reader, okay, about your relationship, or someone is intentionally like interfering with your relationship using spells, okay? Um, you have a strong foundation and strong love with your person. But the problem here is there is also magic that bounds both of you, okay? And this will only get resolved if you'll be moving far away from everyone, okay? Particularly with the family of your partner, wherever they are. Instead of you like having a successful connection, and instead of you like having all this great foundation, new beginnings and stuff, they will just keep on interfering and you will just keep on going back to start. Okay, resetting everything, like once you're already there, and then you're gonna reset again, try again, and then reset again. Okay, until that you will just eventually give up. You have a very strong spirit, by the way, Libra, but for you, you're ready to fight as long as your person is also fighting with you, side by side. So you want to have a stronger foundation, and you are so ready to protect your family and your marriage and your relationship. Okay, but you are expecting for your partner to at least do something to fight this. Okay, Temperance, Page of Pentacles, and Ten of Swords. So if you wanted to ask, why is it that the family is doing this to me? Because you are not you are the only person that they cannot control, or you are the only person, could be along the in-laws, okay, that doesn't really bend down to their tradition or to whatever it is that they want. You're the only one who doesn't really follow and listen, something like that. And if you go against the rules, then they see you as a threat. Okay, so that's pretty much the reason. I feel like there is a part of you, you're like 1 foot in, 1 foot out. You know, you're almost about to give up, but we'll see. Okay, this is much more of a dramatic situation. I feel like sometimes the reason why your partner is also having some weird behaviors is also because of them. Because you see, your person is actually somewhere in the middle. You're trying to pull them, the family is also pulling them out. Okay? And if somebody is using spells just to make them follow your partner to them, and then your partner's heart belongs to you, your person might just lose their marbles. Okay? It is much better and advisable for you to move away. Alright. Single Libras. Okay? It seems like you have already made the choice. You've already made up your mind sticking around with someone for good and for real. You're so in love with this person, and you're even ready to, do whatever it takes to make them happy. The only problem here is there will be too much obsession, too much domination and control in a situation, and only you have the key. Okay? It looks like they also have another option or different option, but they will ended up choosing you. So no need to, like, overdo things, or no need to, okay, no need to, like, push and push and push for things to happen in your favor, because it will be happening when the time is right. Just keep on showing that love and care, because your person is also starting to see you in a different light. Okay? Now, other singles, if you're also out there in the market, avoid meeting anybody online. You're just going to get catfished, or someone is just going to take advantage of you. Avoid this, especially if you're going to be meeting them on Facebook. Okay? Facebook, when it comes to this, is actually, like, they cannot be trusted. There are a lot of fake people out there. Okay. When it comes to your health, it seems like go for white meat diet. Okay. Avoid any metallic thing. Okay. Either and also jewelries for now. You're gonna have some problems with your skin. Also, if you're acidic and you're wearing gold or silver jewelries, you're gonna have some allergies with your skin. So just try to avoid this. If you're also like a chain smoker or something like that, be very careful. Oh, and also try to get that lump in your arm or forearm and get that checked out in the doctor. Okay. I don't feel like it's cancerous, but it's much better for you to go and check out with the doctor. What is that? More likely a glaucoma or something like that. Um, this pet keeps on coming up. Okay. Some of you are like, like you want to look like your mom or something like that, or you want to have their looks, and you're trying to change your aura because there are some things in your life that you want to change, but then your purpose will be the same. Okay, but well, there's nothing wrong if you want to change your aura. Anyway, if you're also currently going into a depression, adopting a pet will also help you cope up. And if you already have a pet right now, it seems like they will be like feeling your emotions. Okay. I don't see any allergies. I don't see any problems or sickness or health issues whatsoever. But it's like they are going to be your emotional support during at this point. And you also need to be a little bit more hygienic. Be careful with contaminated water. It's time for you to go and check out with your doctor. Some of you will also be going for a surgery. Um, it's beauty related or dermatologically related. Okay. And about breast, um, chin, and Botox. And too much sensitivity to light. Okay, you need to have some eye protection. All right, abundance, you've done the work. Abundance flows to you now. A vulnerability can be completely open with this person. Warning, don't dismiss the red flags here. Protected, you're safe and divinely guided. Wait, the timing is not quite right. Well, this is your reward, heart chakra, simply love. All right, 6 cards for August messages. Oh, July messages. The person that you trust the most betrays you. Only time can tell. You still have time. You need to heal. Don't rush it. It's not as hard as you think it is. Okay? Don't rush it. Like just like what you used to do in the past. You did not rush, like going in a separation. Instead, you gave yourself enough time to think things through. All right? You have a very strong and brave spirit, Libra. So don't give up. Okay? Those people that are trying to bring you down, they're the one who's going to be kissing your ass someday. Okay? All right, August is 4536. Page of Swords, Death, the Fool, Four of Swords, Judgment, the Tower. Wow. All right, Three of Wands. Looking back into the past or recalling about certain things, and it seems like you are, this is like a make or break month for you. Okay. First week of August will be very tumultuous. I have to warn you about this. You get some more extra strength, okay? Your patience, your agility, your determination, persuasion, your spirit, your faith, everything will be tested, okay? And you will be reaching up to the point like, you know, like, leave me alone. Let me heal, okay? So I feel like you'll be very devastated and, you know, disappointed. See, here's the problem. Sometimes in a relationship, we tend to be the only one who is stronger, and our partner gets so used to us being the protector. Okay, and your partner right now, Libra, is, it's like they're already used to you doing all the things, doing everything, protecting the relationship, protecting them, saving them, you giving up whatever you have just for them. And you're so like disappointed, you know, like, what the hell are you doing? Like, you're not even reliable, you know, like, you can't even make a stand for us. I can't always be the one who's strong for us. You know, you also need to take your part. So it's like, you know, like right in the middle of the month, or right at the last week of this month, you feel like, should I just choose myself? Because I can perfectly support myself. I don't need his or her money. I don't need anyone's support. I can perfectly support myself because I'm more financially established, you know? So things are going to get better, you know, down by the end of this August. But let's see more about your general in love, okay? Oh, shoot. I haven't done the general, eh? Okay, I don't know what I'm thinking, but I think I haven't done the general after the highlights. Let me play it back. Yeah, I haven't done the general. I'm so sorry. Okay, anyway, could be there's a reason for that. Okay, why I have to, you know, like, why I laid your finances first. I'm sorry, okay, because I've done like 3 signs now and I'm a little bit exhausted. Okay, I'm sorry. Okay, anyway, I'll be doing your general next, okay? Okay, this month is like you're going to be taking a break. This is like, you're mentally, emotionally, physically exhausted. It's like you're also feeling so burned out. Even though that you're having second thoughts of leaving your job or leaving your responsibilities behind, I feel like you'll just try to talk to your boss like, even if I'm on a vacation, I'll be taking my job and I will still be corresponding to you via online, or we'll have some online conferences or something like that. So this is the reason why your boss will be like taking you a break away from everything. Because if you're not gonna be, if you will be staying, and if you will still be dealing with the chaos and dramas with your family, with your domestic life, and with your work life, it's like it's gonna be driving you crazy. Okay, you're gonna be losing it, and you feel like you're about to have a mental breakdown, okay, because of the stress. So you are just trying to curb down the damages, okay? Even if you will be, see, actually, here's the thing. Even if you will be away, or even if you're going to be in a vacation while you're working, it's going to be a vacation. So good for you. Yeah. I mean, you're going to be away for a little while. If you're also looking for a job during this month, I feel like wait for the month of September, because whatever that will be coming your way is not really as good as it sounds, or it's not as attractive, okay, as it may seem. All right, let's do your general. All right, moving away and moving on. Now, there will be a truth that will be coming out in the open, okay? And this is because of a money situation, or someone's going to be, it's like the family is also expecting you to give them money, or to support them, okay? Somebody will be, just give me a second. The dog of the neighbor is really, really annoying. I think they left it tied up and there's nobody home. It's been making some noises since the morning. Or since this morning, sorry. Anyway, yeah, so the family of your, could be it's in your partner's family, okay? But take however it resonates. One of them lost their job, and they're expecting you guys, the two of you, as a couple, to help out financially this person. And for you, it's like, like you have your own bills, and you've been helping and helping and helping, and this person is doing nothing but to, act like a couch potato, okay? So when you speak out, then, like the family is overly sensitive, and it caused a commotion. Okay. So because of this, in the month of, sorry, right in the middle of the month of August, you will get divided, you and your partner. Okay. Because your partner couldn't see your point of setting some boundaries with the family and finance thing, because like you have your own kids, you have your own bills, mortgage, cars, insurances, whatsoever, and it's like whatever it is that you are earning, it is for the future of your kids. So there's nothing wrong if once or twice you've already helped out, or three times, but for the continuous support, especially if it's not an invalid person. So you know you feel like it's getting more abusive, with the situation. And instead of your partner making a stand, or at least seeing your point of view, your partner is seeing you as opposing or going against their family. Okay? So, and they will also call you being selfish. Okay? So, the problem that I'm seeing here is that instead of you rebuilding things together, the reason why you keep on getting all these problems and divisions and being divided into two is because of the family. And again, while you're trying to, could be some of you are not yet married, and like you're trying to talk about either getting remarried or married or celebrating your anniversary someplace else. Your partner will be suggesting, like, why don't we just give half of the money that we're supposed to be like using for our trip or for anniversary for my family, this and that. So you're not gonna like the idea. Okay. Okay, so I feel like, financially by the end of the month of August, especially if you will be buying, or remember in the first few, no, for the previous readings, June and July, I told you that some of you will be getting a new car, and you will be getting a new car during this last week of the month. It will be released this week, okay, the last week of this month. All right. You'll be concentrating more on your work. And mind you, that if you will be like exerting more effort when it comes to your workplace or when it comes to your career, you'll be soaring up high and you'll become even more successful. And the family of your partner will hate you even more. So, to take however it resonates, okay? You have to prove to them that you're better off without them, okay? Hmm. Yep, in terms of your love life, it also goes the same. That the wheels are going to be turning. And it seems like you're already on the verge of your, you're already at the last end of your wits. And for you, it's like, I told you that this month is a make or break situation. If your partner is not going to be stepping up, you're going to be filing for a divorce. It's like you're done and you've already had enough. The only thing that I can see in this situation is that the only third party that I can see here is not actually a person, it's more of the family itself. Your person loves you, but they need to grow some balls to make a stand for your relationship. Okay, instead of siding for, you know, for the wrong reason. I mean, siding on their family for the wrong reason. This is actually very typical. Okay, that our family, when we grow old, it actually becomes a part of our life and not our lives. Okay, especially when you're already married or when you're already with someone, your priorities should change. And your circle, and whoever that should be in your circle, inside of it, is your family or your children and your partner, whether it's a wife or a husband, and not the entire clan. Okay? And whatever that is inside your, whatever that's been going on in your relationship should just stay right within the house. There's no problem if you will be venting out, as long as they can keep their boundaries and as long as they can respect, borderlines. But here is like too much domination that I'm seeing, too much influence, and it's like you are fighting against the world. Okay, so a part of you feels like, should I just let go? Should I just let it be? Okay, maybe this is just way too much for me. This is like very toxic, like instead of you like carrying a small luggage, you're carrying the entire, could be cabinet or wardrobe or entire house. Okay, so as much as you really want, like if you have kids especially, you've tried to work this out for the sake of your kids, and you're also worried about how they're going to feel, especially if they're still young. Okay, or if they're still like very minor, you're going to be more worried about how they're going to feel about this whole situation. But you also need to step up, okay, especially if you're a mom. Your partner will try to come around, but it's like they're, like back and forth, back and forth, back and forth. I feel like if there will be any separation that's going to be happening here, it will be very temporary. Give it 4 months, 4 or 6 months. And your partner is the one who will be, taking things turn around. Taking things into their own hands and to turn around. Okay? But you're still afraid, okay? It's like you're even more ready for the betrayal rather than them making it up to you. But your partner will still be coming back to you. But like what I said, if you still want to save this relationship, move far away. If you can, I know that you do have a job, but if it's possible for you to go out of the state, much better. And some of you, if you're going to say, oh, but his or her family is actually out of the state or 18 hours away or something like that. But if you still live in the same place or same house, still going to be the same. Their energy is still going to be there. Okay? Change your environment would actually help you out with your change of situation. Okay. Libra singles, this month of August, it seems like you will try to keep your options open because of the insecurities and instability that you feel like your person is not really paying attention much to you. You've been having some issues and problems and tensions to the extent that it's been pushing you away, okay? And you feel like your person is not really like giving you enough. But you know what? Before you do this, try to understand the point of view or what is going on from the side of the person that you're dealing with. I feel like they're just too secretive and they don't want to reveal whatever it is from their side. I feel like they're having some family problems or some problems with their work. That's the reason why that they're being so off and cold and whatever. But, like, don't do this because you're just creating a sabotage in your relationship, okay? A person loves you, but I feel like they're just trying to be strong to contain the problem on their own, okay? Now, if you're also out there in the market and you're still looking for somebody to date, go out with, you know, have some fun, I feel like somebody will be there is somebody around your neighborhood or somebody that is near you, somebody who lives near you. This person will try to act like they need something from you or they need to borrow your, I don't know, whatever, your plumbing thing or they need to use your phone or they need to use your bathroom or whatsoever because there's a problem with their room or with their unit, especially if you live in an apartment. This person is just trying to get your attention, okay? But be very careful because I feel like either they're already committed or they're in a long distance relationship. Okay? All right, let's take a look now at your okay. Again, this pet thing, okay? It would be helpful if you'll have a pet along with you because he'll be needing like an emotional support, okay, more than any human could do at this point. You also need to rehydrate. Some of you will also notice that you've been like getting like excessive thirst, especially right in the middle of the night, and it's like your throat is either like sticking together or it's too dry. Try to check your blood sugar, okay? Or if you already have symptoms of diabetes or something like that. And you also need to go and check out with your doctor about your breast and have a pap smear or check with your OB/GYN. Parasitic infections, too much exposure to the sunlight or sensitivity to light, you know, the photophobia. And you need to be a little bit more like keep your distance away from other people because if you're going to be standing too close, whatever they have, you might have a fever, flu, and you know, body aches, body pain, and like very painful back, okay, and skin irritations or skin rashes. Okay. Integrity, does this situation align with your values and morals? Play hard, find time to laugh, goof off, and enjoy each other. Twin flame, this is a divine counterpart connection. Release, radical acceptance, and surrender can help you let go. You've learned the spiritual lesson, mastery. Yes, this is the reason, okay, I forgot. This is the reason why this whole connection is kind of like you can't sever the ties, you can't just cut off, and you can't just run away from each other. But it is very heavy, difficult, and, you know, to the mind taxing. Okay? Coming together, joy and stability, rest and reconsider. Yep, you need some rest. As I told you, like if you're also burned out with everything that's been going on. It's like the more your money increases, the more your burdens will also be increasing. 6 cards for the month of August for Libra. Okay, a baby on the way. Oh my God. Learn how to admit your own mistakes. Just say it. Divert. Don't give up. The twin flame connection is actually, it really makes you want to give up on the connection because it is one of the hardest, and if you're not strong enough, it will be driving you crazy. Breadcrumbs. Okay, anyway, that's it for you for the next 3 months, Libra. Okay, and if you want to talk to me live on the phone or live on the call, just go and visit me at my website at sophiaangel.net. All the links are down there below. Please join us in Patreon. You know, you may also enjoy more member exclusive forecast, and you may also ask your question once a week or twice a week for advanced members. And if you're also having a hard time booking, you may chat with me directly at my Instagram, SophiaClaireangel or Sophia Angel Official. All right? So anyway, thank you for all your likes, shares, and subscribes, and blessings to you.